Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It's a Friday. Look who's back. That's right. Adam is with me again today. Cecil taking another day off, spending some time with his wonderful wife, Deborah. We hope you guys have a great day and a long weekend together.
Absolutely. I wore my officially licensed Sinclair ABC 15 polo. It is a casual Friday. Boom, we're going to have a good time, buddy.
That's right. We sure are. Here's your lineup for today, Adam. Go for it.
The Hollywood Minute. We've got the video of the day as well as some other stuff on board.
That's right. Celebrity birthdays coming up. And then today's guest is going to be talking about a condition that a lot of teens have. It's called eczema. We're going to find out a little bit about how you can help cure that. Also talking about the Bay Symphony Orchestra. Two great events coming up. One tomorrow, one next Sunday. If you haven't heard them, you're in for a treat.
Yep, we also have a massive fundraiser happening in Darlington. We want to tell you all about that, as
Lots
well
of
as
good
a
food.
pig picking in Kingstree.
Woo!
Get hungry.
You got both things about food to talk about.
I did. I picked the fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
That's right. All right, we do have a great show lined up for your day today. We'll be back in just a second.
Carly Rae Jepsen gets right to the point in her latest music video, Want You in My Room. The song is off the Canadian pop star's fourth studio album, Dedicated, which was released in May. Jepsen recently finished a North American tour.
But this is just a regular girl in a plaid shirt, and she saves the world.
Award season news, Ava DuVernay is set to be honored at the 4th annual Patron of the Artists Awards. The SAG-AFTRA Foundation will honor the writer-director for creating professional opportunities for other artists. Mark Ruffalo has been chosen to receive an Artist Inspiration Award at the same ceremony for using his professional success to help philanthropic and humanitarian causes. They'll both be honored at a ceremony November 7th in Beverly Hills.
There was a bomb on that plane.
I need your help to find the ones who did this. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your life?
What about it?
Here's your first look at Blake Lively and Jude Law in The Rhythm Section, based on the Mark Burnell novel. Lively plays a woman whose life falls apart after her family is killed in a plane crash. When she learns it wasn't an accident, she vows revenge on those responsible. The Rhythm Section opens January 31st. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, talking about our video of the day, Adam, go for it.
Guess who's getting a makeover? None other than Lay's Potato Chips. The company has unveiled the first redesign of its potato chips bag in 12 years. Lay's logo is different with a smaller L and a cursive Y. Fancy.
Fancy, look at that. But the biggest difference is the picture of the chips themselves. They're shown from the top-down angle, which is, something that's popular on the rise of food photographers on social media. The company says the goal was to stay relevant in the era of social media, and but also, stay relevant to their brand as well.
You buy the variety Lay's. Does anybody eat the plain yellow? There they are on the graphic.
They're my favorite.
Are you serious?
They're my absolute favorite. My mom's and my son's, they're my favorite ones.
Well, then that's 3 people I met today that eat the yellow potato chips. I didn't think anybody did that.
Yeah, well, you can just bring them to us. I probably shouldn't eat too many potato chips, but anyway. All right, talk about where we get nice stuff like our TV15 logo stuff. Talking about Surf Water Promotions right over there in Homestown Road, off of Homestown Road in Surfside. They can do anything you need for your business, hats, pens, cups. And if you need a new logo or a new refresh, you can head on over there, sit down with their design team, and they'll come up with something for your business. They can even wrap your car, which Adam and I are still contemplating our faces on Cecil's new Hyundai out there. What do you think?
I would love that. Stoney, Star, the whole crew over there. They do everything for iHeart and Myrtle Beach, too. It's great work. You need anything done, call the guys at Surfwater.
That's right. You got it. All right. Talking about today, I'm going to let you do the first one just because it's kind of funny.
Why not? Friday, September 20th, Bright Pink Lipstick Day. And where's Bright Pink Lipstick? Barbie.
She does.
There has to be some kind of time. Look, I've got a 3-year-old daughter. I've got the Barbie house. My whole house is a Barbie world, and they've all got bright pink lipstick.
That's hilarious. Oh, my goodness. All right. It is also National Prisoners of War Missing in Action Recognition Day. Big day. Make sure that you take a moment and remember those.
Absolutely. Celebrity birthdays today. Sophia Loren, 85, born in 1934, Academy Award winner for the 1962 film Two Women Before a Fame finalist in Naples beauty pageant in her teens.
That's right. 1976, 43 years old, John Bernthal, is
That's
that right?
right.
Yeah,
That's
there we
correct.
go. TV's Walking Dead, The Punisher, Mob City, and films Fury and then Night at the Museum.
26 years old today, born in 1993, Julian Draxler. She's a soccer player, and guess what? She's won basically the female version of the Golden Boot. She signed with Wolfsburg in 2015.
All right, today in history, I'm going to let you do that first one. Go for it.
Why not? This day in 1973, Jim Croce passed away tragically in a plane accident. He was on his way to Texas for a concert. You may know Jim Croce for Bad, Bad Leroy Brown. One of the greatest lyrics of all time. You don't tug on Superman's cape.
That's right. All right, so now we're talking about the know-it-all department. All right. So, did you know that we are more prepared for a zombie invasion than you might think? The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, they have a real website devoted to zombie preparedness.
We also have a Space Force.
Yeah. Yeah, about my reaction as well.
Two things we're ready for.
We've got a great show lined up. We'll be back.
All right, well, a good afternoon to you. The temperatures right now along the coastline, 76 degrees. The winds have certainly calmed off finally after a good 36 hours of them being pretty elevated, 10 to 15 miles per hour across the area. We're at 77 in Johnsonville, 77 in North Myrtle Beach, 76 in Florence, 73 over in Bennettsville, a location that had a morning low of 50 degrees, 77 out in Sumter. These temperatures very similar to at least a typical fall-like day or a late spring day. Our dew points also very much relative to both of those kind of ideals seasonally, at least, with dew points in the 50s. With high pressure overhead, we are dealing with sunny skies, and that is the forecast today. Plenty of sunshine with a few clouds, 78 to 82 degrees. Typically where we line up this time of the year, around 84 at the coastline with an overnight low of 67. 85 with an overnight low of 65 for inland locations. So a little bit of a cool down happening. That same ridge of high pressure will dominate our weather pattern next week, but with the position to the south, that will change our wind direction from north to west, and that will send us back up above average not only next week, but over the course of the next 2 weeks for the eastern 2/3 of the nation. How hot are we talking? We're talking the mid to upper 80s with humidity at the coastline by mid to next week, heading into next weekend, and the low to mid 90s with humidity by next weekend for inland locations.
The following segment is paid for and sponsored by Sanofi and Regeneron Pharmaceuticals Incorporated in partnership with the National Eczema Association. We all know that being a teen isn't easy, and it can be a constant search for who you are and where you fit in.
Now imagine juggling all that with a chronic skin condition. That's the reality for teens like Isaiah, who have what is known as AD. Here with us is Dr. Gonzalez, Isaiah, and his mother, Lori. How y'all doing today?
We're doing well. Thank you.
All right, can you describe, Dr. Gonzalez, the symptoms of moderate to severe atopic dermatitis and how it impacts adolescents?
Sure. Atopic dermatitis is the most common form of eczema. It's the type of eczema that presents very early in life with each itchy patches of skin that come and go. Individuals affected have very dry and sensitive skin, and the skin has a very low threshold for flaring up with these dry, itchy patches in response to many different triggers in the environment. And in the United States, approximately 400,000 adolescents are affected by uncontrolled moderate to severe atopic dermatitis.
All right, Isaiah, what's it been like for you living with this chronic skin condition?
Living with AD has been really rough in terms of the constant discomfort of sleepless nights and not being able to play sports like most teens do.
All right, so for Lori, as a mom, what are the common misconceptions you've encountered, raising a child who has atopic dermatitis?
So one of the common misconceptions is that atopic dermatitis is a little itch, when in reality it's a severe disease that is uncontrollable and relentless itching. And the other thing is that it's contagious, and atopic dermatitis is absolutely not contagious.
Okay.
Dr. Gonzalez, tell me about Understand AD.
So Understand AD is an awareness program supported by Sanofi, Regeneron, and the National Eczema Association. And the Understand AD squad is a team comprised of myself, a pediatric dermatologist, a psychotherapist, and an adult patient peer who's living with atopic dermatitis. We went and visited Isaiah in his home and captured it all in video, and you can see it on the website understandad.com. There you can see the tips we provided Isaiah for how to manage a disease on his own, and it's a helpful resources for teens and their caregivers to learn about how to manage this chronic disease.
All right, thank you guys for being with us and helping us understand a little bit more about what is going on for a lot of teens in the area. Stick around for more Carolina and Company Live.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Our next guest has a really cool fundraiser happening in Darlington. He is Reverend Tim Coker from Central Baptist Church. How are you, Pastor?
Fine. That's right. Guys? Talking about the taste of Central Baptist Church.
Taste of Central.
If you want some really good food, this is where you need to be, right?
That's right. This is the 12th annual Taste, and we'll have a meat table, dessert table, side table. We'll have 12 different types of meat, anything from barbecue to prime rib, the best Cajun shrimp anywhere, hot wings.
We might have to make a trip.
I was speaking with the Reverend Coker here off the air, and I believe my man knows a thing or two about food.
Yes, as James Bond said, I dabble a little bit.
That's right. I love it. All right, so when is this going to take place? This is happening tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, 5 to 7. We'll also have an auction, a silent auction. I wanted to tell you, Adam, Barbie shows up every year. She gets her lipstick from our silent auction.
Is that a real thing? Because I was going to ask you, what are some of the items? It sounds like if there's lipstick involved, you got something for everybody.
Oh, yes, we do. And we have stuff for men, too. Cook stuff, hunting stuff, golf stuff, sports stuff.
Very good. All right, so there's plenty of raffle items, plenty of this, and really this is the whole community can come out, enjoy. It's going to be a how much at the door, and all that goes back to missions. Tell me about that.
That's correct. Well, $15 at the door. It's a donation. $5 for children. And our ladies primarily have used this to fund mission trips in Africa, Peru, Nicaragua, Guatemala,
very good.
Romania, and in America, different states.
And locally as well, right?
Yes, we're in the schools. Our vision sort of is to be, you know, all churches, it's important how many people show, and we count them, of course we do. But our vision is we want to be known as the church that goes. We want to lead the
Awesome. That's what it's all about, man. Spreading the love of Christ.
So we're in most of the schools and in the benevolence agencies around Darlington. And all of that, or most of that, comes from the funds that we'll raise tomorrow. So we'd love to have you guys make that drive. And you won't regret it.
For the Cajun shrimp, that's definitely a pull for me right now.
I was going to ask you, the taste of Central Baptist Church happening in Darlington tomorrow, is there a good old-fashioned fourth Sunday fellowship meal, green bean casserole style thing I can get into?
We'll have it all. We'll have it all.
Perfect.
That's fantastic. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank
we
you
really
for a few
appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
Hope we did all pretty well in Cecil's place, you know?
Yes, you did.
All right, good, thanks.
More with Carolina and Company Live coming up next. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Our next guest, the good Dr. Charles Evans from the Long Bay Symphony. A couple of concerts happening over the course of the next couple of weeks.
That's right. Always a treat to see the Long Bay Symphony. If you guys have never been out to one of their events, definitely make time to do that. Something happening this weekend and then another one next week. Talk
to me. We have our first big Masterworks concert next Sunday, but tomorrow we've got another of our outdoor concerts at the Marina Park at Grand Dunes, which is just a wonderful sight.
It'll be an outdoor concert too, right?
Oh, and what better weather. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's going to be perfect, but it's at 5 o'clock. They're actually also featuring an oyster roast that you can get for $30. The tickets are $20, $10 for students.
Okay.
And so the gates open at 4, concerts at 5. It's not our usual outdoor in that it's not like a patriotic popsy concert.
That's what I was going to ask.
But sort of familiar classics. We're doing everything from the name Water Music we've used for the program, but we'll be doing some of Handel's Water Music. A little bit of Mozart. We'll be doing the first movement of Beethoven's Fifth. We'll be doing Barber of Seville Overture, Hoedown of Copland.
Real crowd pleasing, everybody familiar
knows.
stuff. That's fun.
So
now,
it'll be a fun program.
That's awesome. Now, next weekend, next Sunday night, the 29th, or is it a day? Sunday?
No, we do our concerts at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. What are we going to hear then?
Well,
Something special?
The title, well, I think so very much. You know, it's a season opener, and we always like to open in a big way. So we're The title of that program is Pictures at an Exhibition, based on the great work by the Russian composer Mussorgsky. And as a matter of fact, I was talking to somebody else about it and I was reminded that Emerson, Lake and Palmer, those of you who remember that group way back in the early 70s, they did a whole album on Pictures at an Exhibition. So I mean, it's one of those iconic works.
Sure.
But it's just a wonderful showpiece for orchestra. But the idea is that the whole concert is based on music that's portraying a visual image. So Pictures at an Exhibition is just as it sounds. It's portraying walking through an art gallery and looking at the different pictures.
I got a feeling I can class myself up. I can go to Grand Dunes, I can go to Oyster Roast, and I can get a bunch of popular classics. I should ask you this. I love the ELP reference that you just made.
Yeah, that's great.
What are the chances I can get a orchestra movement of Lucky Man by ELP? Are there any chance that can happen?
You might need to work on that. You might have something.
It would be fun. You know, they did Hoedown.
Right.
Remember that?
Yes, and if you could give me the synth part at the end and quadraphonic, that would be great too. Doctor, this is fantastic. Yes.
It is. Hey, you got some work to do.
Yeah.
We'll check in with you. Season tickets right now, of course, fall opener. They're
right. We still have time for
sale.
season tickets. I do want to make a couple of plugs though, because
go for it.
Our opening concert, very often we feature one of our great partners. That's the Carolina Master Chorale, but also now joined by the Coastal Carolina University Concert Choir.
Oh, wow.
Both under direction of Dr. Tim Cook.
Wow.
And in addition to all that, to point up the visual reference, we've had a competition that's been judged by the Seacoast Artists Guild to have Horry County students paint pictures after having heard each of these movements.
Wow.
And so they had competitions, and they picked 10 winners, and those works will be featured as part of the concert.
Really cool, right?
This is fantastic.
Yeah,
Dr.
awesome.
Charles Evans with the Long Bay Symphony. Can we get tickets online?
You can, longbaysymphony.com.
Fantastic.
Or 843-448-8379.
All right, perfect. Get your tickets.
Good to see you.
Have oysters. Go get some culture in your life.
That's
Dr.
right.
Evans, thank you so much. More coming up. Carolina and Company Live next. We are back, Carolina and Company Live. Our next guest, Mr. William Freeman. He is here to talk about something I can relate to. Now, Amanda had to hold my hand through the classical music interview we just did, but we got a car show, a golf tournament, and a pig picking. I can relate. How are you, man?
Good. How are y'all?
Fantastic.
Doing awesome. Give us all the details. You got a lot coming up in the town of Kingstree.
We do. So we have our community festival every year in October. We have a golf tournament on Thursday, October 10th. We have 2 flights, 8:30 and 1:30. Friday starts our barbecue competition. We have 7 o'clock. All our cookers will receive their meats, and they'll cook through the night. And it's some of the best barbecue you can get in South Carolina. It's some of the most diverse barbecue. There's all kinds in this competition. And we have carnival rides, vendors, and it goes through Saturday night. We have bands Friday night, bands Saturday night. It's really a weekend of good fun.
All right, this all starts when? When does this all take place? Coming up October, right?
October 10th is the golf tournament, and then our festival and carnival rides and barbecue and family fun starts on that Friday, October 11th, and ends Saturday night at 11 o'clock.
How many teams you got cooking barbecue, man?
So in the past, our most year was about 5 years ago. It was about 70 teams.
Wow, that's a lot of barbecue.
Yeah,
whoa.
Last year we were in the 40 range. This year we're looking to have about 55, 60 teams.
Fantastic. You got some prize money too that comes along with this.
Yeah, we have a $15,000 purse this year that we're really excited about. We're trying to reach some cookers from all over the state, and I think we've done a good job at doing it because they're signing up.
I have. Hold on a second. So you can still sign up. Can you make barbecue? Because we're about to go get $15,000 in the purse money.
I got friends that own a Traeger. I mean, we can figure something out.
All right, we'll figure something out for sure. That's fantastic. Now, anybody can come to this event, right?
Yes, it's open to the community. The only charge to get in is a $5 parking pass that our community youth that are in a church in our community takes the money and they use it for mission trips.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's the only cost to the event.
But you can taste the barbecue and all that stuff?
Exactly. We have sample cups, little 2-ounce sample cups that will be at all stations, and you can try them. You can purchase barbecue, all kinds of things. So you can walk out of there with enough barbecue to feed you for the next year.
Cool, man. And you mentioned that golf tournament too at Swamp Fox. Y'all got 2 flights right now. How do you get a team to golf tournament?
So you sign up. Kingstree.org has all our forms. My number's on all of our flyers and stuff. You call me.
That's right.
8:30 tee time and 1:30 tee time, so we can accommodate everybody.
Yeah, or contact us here at the station if you guys want to. We'll put you in touch with William for sure. And then Classic Car Show. You're going to have some classic cars, right?
Yep. Classic Car Show is big in Kingstree. It's on our main street right in front of our historic courthouse. The streets are lined with classic cars, and it's a really good time. And the money this year is going to a children's hospital, and we're really excited about the outlook that we have coming to that.
That's incredible. So giving back, of course, everything like $5 donation, it's all going back to youth, going back to Children's Hospital, and that's what it's about, community right there in King Street.
Our goal with the town of King Street is to put on festivals for our community and our visitors that may come in. It's not to make money. Our goal is to give back to and when we can.
Perfect, man. Thank you so much. I should mention, if you live on the Grand Strand, you're missing a beautiful town in King Street.
That's right.
Check out everything they've got to offer. William, thank you so much. We'll be back with more Caroline and Company Live next.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right, we hope you guys enjoyed today's show, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. Now, right before the show, we had a couple guys come in here, and Cecil, if you're watching, which I'm not sure if you are, they said you won some gift baskets.
Unbelievable.
So they brought them in, but you know, you're not here today, so I'm not sure. What does that mean, finders keepers?
Well, all I know is that there are 2 of those and that there are 2 of us. So
I like it.
I want the one with the Chick-fil-A gift card in there.
I'll take the other one. Oh, you threw the card.
I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better.
Have a good weekend. See you guys later. Bye-bye.